Hey y'all, it's Jesslyn. I'm here today with another body doubling video. If you don't know what body doubling is, it's a very helpful technique especially for people that are neurodiverse, like ADHD or autism, mood disorders, things like that. People who are having a hard time getting stuff done, adulting. Body doubling allows you to do it with somebody, like while they're working, you're working, and it doesn't have to be the exact same work, but it's similar enough that you don't feel alone. And so today I'm going to be doing a body doubling video about cleaning the refrigerator and freezer. It's one of my least favorite things to do. Like, I'm actually pretty good at keeping the food cleaned out, leftovers that have gone bad or whatever, but I really dislike having to take it and clean it, all the shelves and everything. It's just not my thing. So that's why we're here. Maybe you feel the same way, or at least you're gonna help me get it done today, because I really need to. It's probably been, I don't know, more than 6 months since I cleaned it out last. So, with 5 people here, it gets kind of yucky. So I'm gonna do that, and you're gonna help me, and hopefully I will help you, and that's it. So let's get started. Okay. First thing that I always do is take everything off the refrigerator. We had gotten where with 3 kids, it was covered in artwork. So I just made a rule that we don't cover it in artwork anymore. I took away all of our magnets except for our child lock cabinet magnets and one work thing in case somebody calls me and asks me for my partner's work number. And then we just recently put up, because we're using Tinkeractive right now for our homeschool, and I figured out that the badges are magnets so that you can put them up there. So we have those for a couple months. They'll be up here, but normally I keep everything off of it because it looks so much cleaner, which I don't know about you, other neurodiverse people, but visual clutter is the worst for me, which is terrible because I'm also not very good at keeping things uncluttered. So yeah, so I'm gonna start with the outside because that's the easiest. This is stuff I'm supposed to remember to bring to my mother-in-law's house, and I've forgotten for 6 months, even though it's sitting up there, so obviously that's not a good place to leave it. Gotta be able to get up top, right? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What is this stuff doing up here? There's a hanger on top of my refrigerator, and I have no idea why. So I'll just put these over here to be dealt with later. I don't even know whose stuff that is. Okay, so let's do the top of the fridge first. I'm not going to pull it out and clean behind it and beside it and stuff, even though it terribly needs it. I'm just not that good. But I don't know, I could probably pull it out. Maybe I will. But I do want to tell you, as the spouse of an appliance repair person, that you do sometimes want to do that, maybe once a year, and just check to make sure that your the coils on the back of your refrigerator are somewhat clean, because that can cause problems. This is a Swiffer duster. If you have kids and you want them to help with chores, this thing is magic because it's so fun looking. Kids love it, and it actually lets them reach, my 6-year-old, if he stands on our coffee table, he can actually reach the fan and do the dusting. But if I give each kid one of these with a duster on the end, they'll run around dusting while I do whatever I need to do. I don't know how the top gets dirty. How does the top even get dirty beyond dust? But it did, so I'm gonna spray it This is just like Lysol spray that we put in a Dollar Tree bottle. What is this up here? Why? Obviously some of this just isn't coming off. This fridge came with our house, like we rent. And the fridge has been here for who knows how long. So it's not the prettiest fridge. So who knows how long those stains have been there. Okay, the top is done. If I'm gonna pull out the fridge, I don't want to put that back. Do you think I can pull out the fridge by myself? What do you think? It's probably attached to stuff back there. Ouch. Oh. Oh my goodness. There's so much stuff back there. Okay, this really needs to be done. So even if I can't do it, it's gonna have to get done. Okay. Yeah, I can't do it. I might see if I can get my spouse to do it later. Okay, so we'll just do the outside for now. So you don't have to be cleaning your refrigerator right now. If there's something else you need to clean, maybe it's doing dishes, or which I have a body double for if you want to go to that one. Maybe it's cabinets or your closet. Just trying to get something productive done. Maybe it's your bathroom. By the way, if there are any body doubling videos that you could use, let me know in the comments so I can try to help you out. Also remember, when you're doing these things, it's not all or nothing, right? We've talked about small and some things in some of the other body doubling videos. And I highly suggest that you remind yourself of that when you're working on these kind of things. If you have something that is, you just, you know, a stain won't come up and you're feeling like you might as well quit because this one thing isn't working, you're never gonna get this one part clean, then just quit that one part and do something else. Go on, just leave it. It doesn't have to be perfect. We are not perfect. We will never be perfect. You do not need to strive to be perfect. I'm just wiping. Whatever comes off, comes off. Whatever doesn't, doesn't. It's better than not doing it at all. So if you have a thing that you need to be cleaning right now, and you haven't started because you don't feel like you're going to be able to do a good enough job, or because a good enough job would take too long, or because you don't have the energy to do the whole thing right now, or the time to do the whole thing right now, it's okay. But know that you could just do part of it. you know what? If you can't do your full refrigerator, just do the outside. Then the outside's done, and maybe some other time you can come back and just do the inside of the freezer. And then some other day, come back and do the inside of the refrigerator, okay? It's okay to just do something. Or if you don't have time to take out all the shelves and clean them off, or the energy, that's okay too. You could just move things out, wipe the shelf down. It doesn't have to be perfect. Doing? You started? You working? Done the freezer door. That's a start. I love that this little thing comes off for me to clean. Yeah, I really, really appreciate being able to afford the house that we have. Like I said, we're renting, and we have a lot of space inside this house. We have a nice big backyard, which is so great right now, especially with us not really going anywhere and having 3 kids, so that allows us to have space at home to run around and play. And again, having the big inside helps with that too. We don't feel so cramped and stuck here. But, no, not but, because that would negate what I've said before. I do appreciate this house. And the thing is, the house is in need of a lot of repairs. That obviously we're not going to put the time and money into since it's not our house, and our landlord doesn't plan to do that either, and that's fine. That's why we're able to afford it. The thing is, it's actually taught me to not be such a perfectionist, because one of the things that's very hard is when I have cleaned so hard, I've scrubbed and scrubbed and scrubbed, and I've cleaned everything, and it still looks horrible. It's got permanent stains, or it's cracked and peeling, or whatever, and there's nothing I can do about that. It's really downheartening, right, to work really hard to clean something and it still look dirty. That's been really tough for me, and at first it kind of made me hate this house. But when I realized that it would help me but I could change my thinking and let it be a lesson to me to get to a point where I could just do what I can do and let the rest go. Then I was able to enjoy the things like all the space we have for the price we pay, much more. So I appreciate that. And if you have a situation like that where no matter how much you clean, it's never going to look clean because you just live in a not well taken care of house or apartment or whatever, just remember, if you can change your thinking about it and let it teach you not to be a perfectionist, then, you know, it will have more purpose and maybe be a little easier to live with. It still bugs me, I'm not gonna lie, it still bugs me, but it has helped me love my living situation more. Okay. Moving on to the fridge door. Can you see me down here? Yeah, a little bit. I'm still here. Keep going. You're doing great. And by the way, if you're doing, you are doing great. You've done the outside. Well, I haven't done the outside. Hopefully you're getting there too. Maybe you had already finished. I don't know. Oh, no, I haven't. I've got a little bit here at the bottom. we're doing great. So, the outside is clean. We're moving to the inside. But if you've only got the energy to do the outside right now, maybe you haven't finished your outside yet. That's okay. We all have different outsides. It takes different work to clean them. Feel free to start again at the beginning and keep cleaning the outside with me, or to keep cleaning the outside while I move on to the inside. That's okay. It's also okay to stop here. Come back and do the rest of the video some other time. It's okay. Do your best, and remember, your best is just what you're able to do now. And it doesn't have to be compared to your best at other times. It doesn't need to be compared to anyone else. Do the best you can right now. Okay. What do you think? Fridge or freezer first? Freezer is smaller, but it's colder. And I do not like that. I don't like touching cold things. It is part of what is difficult about this for me. I'm gonna start there. Eat the frog, right? That's what they say. I don't know. Oh. Ice may come pouring out of my freezer onto the floor. We have something where that happens sometimes because my spouse just didn't, I don't know. Right? He's an appliance repairman, so he does the cobbler's shoes, kids' shoes, right? We don't have it completely fixed, but as long as we keep the door closed, the ice goes in the ice thing. But if you leave the door open at the wrong time, you'll end up with ice on the floor because it just comes out. There's supposed to be like a switch, right? That if the door's open, it like tells the ice machine not to pour out the ice. I guess ours was broken or something, and he just made it so that it goes around that. It just always thinks the door is closed. I don't know. I'm not in charge of those things. Okay. Honestly, I should probably pour out the ice and like clean this whole thing, but I'm gonna let that go. I'm not gonna do that. Better just to get something done than to feel like I have to be perfect, right? I'm gonna take off everything that's in the door and just go for the door. Okay. Oh my goodness, it's dirtier than I thought. That just tells me that I'm doing the right thing. This needed to be done. Don't focus on what needs to be done so much, just start doing it. Right? Sometimes I get thinking about the whole project and it's overwhelming. But if I just start doing it, even if I don't finish, it's more than I would have done if I just sat there thinking about the whole thing and being overwhelmed. Do you know that feeling? I've definitely sat on the couch thinking about something I needed to do for so long that I didn't have time to do it anymore. In fact, until recently, that's how it was every night at dinner. But I finally fixed that, so I'll actually be doing a video about that before too long, hopefully sometime this month of October, about how I changed how we do food, meal planning, eating, all that good stuff. And to be such a way that I don't feel so overwhelmed and don't spend so much time thinking about it. why we haven't been using this part of our ice machine, because it is super dirty. Oh. Don't forget the inside little portion of your door here too, on the side. That gets real dirty sometimes. At least ours does. Same on this side. Don't forget to do the inside part of the door. I guess some of that got cleaned when it was on the outside, didn't it? No, they do not. Maybe I'm just gonna risk the ice getting me. Maybe it'll make me work faster knowing that at any moment ice could drop on my head. Well, not my head right now, but I'm about to sit down and I will be directly in the ice dropping zone. Oh. I'm 40, so I'm allowed to oof when I get down on the ground, just in case you were wondering. I'm just kidding. Anybody of any age is allowed to make whatever noise they need to when getting up or down. I was very ableist to say that it was only allowed for some people at a certain age. And probably it was ageist to assume that other 40-year-olds would have the same sounds that I have. Whatever you need to do to get it done, right? You know what's helping me get this done? You. So thank you. Because even if you are not doing anything right now, if you have not been able to motivate yourself to get up, I'm getting in trouble by the fridge. Even if you haven't been able to motivate yourself to get up and do this, you, the viewer, are helping me get it done. Doing it knowing that one day you may be watching this, and that is definitely the end, because I've been meaning to clean my fridge for a long time. And I just couldn't get myself to go do it. I said I'm going to do a body doubling video to help other people so that they might clean their fridge if they're having a hard time doing it. And then here I am. And so my fridge is getting clean because of you, dear viewer. So I thank you. Feel free to give me a little high five in the comments to let me know that you accept my appreciation, or just to let me know you're there, because some people don't feel comfortable being appreciated, but it would make me feel great to know you're there and you're paying attention, because that'll help me on other body doubling videos to say, see, I'm not alone. I'm doing this for a reason other than just myself. So if you need that reason, if you need a reason to get it done, if you need external reasons to get stuff done like I do, and hey, that's okay. Okay, I don't know what you heard of that. External motivation is fine. It shouldn't be your only thing, especially if you're in charge of kids, always having stickers and reward charts and needing to have that to get it done. Right, that can be problematic, but especially as adults, and this is then something you might want to teach your kids to be able to do as adults, so that would be fine. External rewards, external motivation can be very helpful. So for me, doing this video, thinking of you, that is a healthy external motivation. That's not harmful in any way. It's helping me. Hopefully it's helping you. That's a great external motivation. And it really helps my neurodiverse brain to be able to do something for you when I wouldn't do it for me. Okay? That's healthy. So even giving yourself a reward, saying, well, I can have an extra cup of coffee because I'm doing the thing that I need to do. And then the coffee helps me do the thing because I have more energy. Or, you know, sometimes I'll tell my kids, you know, you can set a reward for yourself within reason, because they need to learn to do that too, right? So okay, they don't get a sticker every time they go potty or something, but, you know, telling them that being able, okay, yeah, I don't know. I'm getting off course here. Let's get back to cleaning. I'm just trying to say external motivation can be fine, so don't pressure yourself. But if you need external motivation for these type of tasks, if you need to do it for someone else, oh, I see that I didn't get a spot here that I couldn't see from below. If you need that external motivation to do it for someone else instead of doing it for yourself, because you won't get up and do it for yourself, but knowing it would help someone else would get you to do it, then I want you to do this or any of my other body doubling videos, and then comment and tell me what you cleaned. What did you get done? I want to know. I really, really do. It doesn't even have to be the same thing. If you do this video and that got you to do, you know, to clean, I don't know, take out the trash or to clean your oven, please tell me, because that will help me. So by you cleaning and then commenting, you can help me. Okay, we've done the door part of the freezer. I'm letting it have a little break. Oh yeah, this is where I'm at. I'm gonna use my Dawn dish soap, watered down, probably any dish soap, watered down and put in a spray bottle. You will use so much less soap, which is really good for your budget and probably for the earth as well. You'll use less soap. It's very convenient. You know, you don't have to pick up something and pour out. Yeah, we just got those spray bottles. They're really good spray bottles at Dollar Tree. We actually we'd been using these and I needed an extra one for something, and I asked Matt to pick it up, and he was already at Home Depot for some work thing, and he grabbed one from there that was like a $5 spray bottle. And it broke like 2 days later. It was the worst spray bottle. These Dollar Store or Dollar Tree spray bottles, $1, and they're really good. Okay. The door to the freezer is clean. Do I now move into the freezer or do the other door? That might be interesting to go back and forth. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to stick with the freezer. Okay. That means I need to take everything out of the freezer. Am I going to do everything, or am I starting just one shelf at a time so the stuff doesn't get unfrozen? Dude. Sorry if you don't like dude. Folks. Decisions like this. Seriously. Decisions like this. Decisions like, should I do the freezer or the fridge first, or should I take everything out or just do one shelf at a time? Those questions, they could stop me totally from getting something done. That is why you are helping me, because otherwise I might get to a point where it's like I just can't decide what to do, so I'm not going to do anything. Or I think that I usually convince myself of something better than that. Like, I don't just quit, but which hey, you know, we've all been there. But I do go like, oh well, I'll go put away the laundry while I decide, and then I never come back. That happens. Okay, But I'm doing it. I'm just gonna do it. I think I would rather get everything out and clean it all in one go. I guess I could have done like a freezer and fridge tour too, right? This is what we have in our freezer. Broccoli, kale, spinach, hatch chilies, which I really need to thaw some. You know what? Why not do it now, right? Why not do it now? Berries, mango, more berries, Beyond Meat, some dates, frozen dates. Dude, I'm sorry, not like dude, folks, y'all. Frozen dates with a little peanut butter or whatever nut butter. Why am I in there? Whatever nut butter you like. So good. Maybe a little chocolate chip stuck into the peanut butter. This is our SodaStream thingy. Way too cold for me to touch. Do you hate touching cold things, or is that just me? Smoothie stuff that my mom gave us and we haven't used. Tater tots. It's a fascinating look into someone else's life, isn't it? To see what's in their fridge or freezer. Mixed vegetables. We've got more of that coming. Brown rice. I probably need the box for instructions. I was about to get rid of the box. Mirepoix, orange veggies, onions, celery, green peppers. That's a fantastic start to any soup, not just like gumbo or whatever. Oh. Okay, here's some more mixed vegetables. I love these because the kids will eat them and I can just quickly throw them into just about any meal. The O is because I just bought more burgers when I had an entire burger thing already in the freezer. This is why it's important to clean out your freezer every now and then, so you know what you've got. Edamame. Great snack for kids. It's so easy, and my kids love them, especially when they have to take them out of the pods. Okay. Take these bad boys out. I bet it does. I see. Just the basket comes out and not the like frozen part. Okay. Wow. That's cool. And the shelves. I find this stuff so much easier than over here. But if you're just wiping it down, you can just wipe it down in there. You don't have to take all this apart. Small and something, folks. Small and something. Probably don't need to put everything in the sink because then how would I wash it? Those of you who have roommates or live with loved ones or whatever, do you find the weirdest stuff? I have no clue what this is. Can you see that? It's some kind of little mechanical, electrical thing. I don't know if it needs to be cold and that's why it's in the freezer, or if it was doing some job in there. Looks like a battery maybe. I don't know, I can't read that. Anyway, weird stuff. I was always the worst at cleaning with a roommate because it was like, I don't want to clean your stuff. But then my roommate would always be like, well, I don't want to clean your stuff. And then nothing would get cleaned. Have you ever been there? I we go. I'm gonna do the frame, the entire frame, and then just top to bottom on the inside. And I wish I could bring you over here for a close-up. Maybe I can take a picture for you and then like put it in. It's not clean. I really needed to do this. I'm not just doing this to make a video. I mean, honestly, this is definitely not the worst my freezer has ever been. Not even close. I'd actually say this is pretty darn clean in the scheme of things for me, but it definitely could use it. Okay, so I'm gonna do the frame. I like to break it down like that. You know, I have to think in smaller parts. I have no idea what that is. I know that I'll get to the fridge door when we're doing the fridge, but like, it's here now, so I'm gonna do it. But I'm not gonna let it get me distracted. I don't understand how this gets so dirty. Like, are we just spilling food? Like dripping food down? What is this? I always wonder that. I get when there's like a puddle or something in the fridge, right? Or there's like little leaves from the salad that escaped or something, but all this like dripping liquid stuff, what does that come from? If you know, please tell me, because that is a serious question. I have no idea. I keep thinking on that ice about falling any minute when I'm down there. Thinking like it's like a ticking time bomb. You think I'd be going a little faster. I hope that it's an exciting thing for you to know that any moment I might get hit with a bunch of ice coming out of my ice maker. It's an element of danger, excitement. I just turned the ice maker off. I did that. I figured something out. I'm protecting myself from falling ice, which is both cold and painful. Probably couldn't hear that. Which is both cold and painful if it hits you. I know, because it happens frequently. Again, I'm telling myself, it doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to get every last little stain, little smudge or whatever off of there. Look, I'm like halfway through with the freezer. gonna spray it and then see if I have a toothbrush available. I think when last we changed our toothbrushes that I put one down here. It did. I suggest that if you use toothbrushes for cleaning, you mark them so that you know that they are not toothbrushes. At least if you have kids, that's helpful. You don't want anybody using the wrong one. Oh yeah, that's so much easier than trying to stick my towel down in there. I know I'm currently using my towel. I'm at a place where it's useful. But yeah, having the right tools is very helpful. There have been many times that I have cleaned without the best tools. If that's where you are right now, it's okay. And you can do it. Having the right tools certainly makes it easier. Again, I don't have to be perfect here. It's hard because there's a little bit that I can't reach easily. It's okay. I'm not going to spend a bunch of time on it. Moving on. Okay. Moving on. Okay. Next level. This is going great. This is going wonderfully. Part of my toothbrush is coming off, but it's still going great. Things are still going great. Okay, that's awesome. Oh, I'm so glad I have the toothbrush available. Oh, the ice is melting. I always also think whenever I'm doing this, because I'm renting, right? I always think, whenever we do move out, I'll be glad that I cleaned this. Because even if I only cleaned it once, right, and the whole time that we lived here, it'd at least be that much cleaner when I had to clean it for moving out. I always think that whenever I'm cleaning anything in my house, at least it'll be easier when I move out. sorry for the weird faces if I'm making them. That's just my concentrating face, I guess. I shouldn't say sorry. That's just my face. I'm going to say thank you for not being bothered by my face. I don't know, what if you are bothered by it? Maybe I'll just be quiet about it. That's just my face. That's what I'm required to do to get this done. Sometimes I have to make faces. Have you seen those articles that are like, instead of saying sorry about stuff that you're not apologizing for, like that you don't need to apologize for, like when you haven't done anything to hurt someone or whatever, instead of saying sorry, say thank you, right? So instead of sorry I was late, thank you for waiting for me. Instead of, I don't know, sorry that I didn't get back to you until now, say I appreciate your understanding that I was busy and couldn't get back to you until now, or whatever. That's why I was thinking a different way to frame that sorry. Okay, now the really hard part, because I have like a lot of okay, I'm grossing myself out here. And believe me, that is one reason I have a hard time cleaning, is because I get easily grossed out. Okay. Even if I know, like, it's just a bell pepper that got out of its package and has kind of gotten smushy. Still bugs me. Oh, the light went off. I'm almost done though with the freezer. Are you? Have you already finished your freezer? Did you start with the fridge? How are you doing? If you need to take a little break, now might be a good time to get a drink of water. Maybe give me a thumbs up. Or even leave a comment to say I'm halfway done, or I'm still working. Now I just need you to shelter and get this back in before it all melts. So I will not be overwhelmed. I will just do the thing. I've got my sponge. By the way, I love these little loofah sponges. These are great, and I feel much better about them when I have to get rid of them. Because they're all natural and stuff, right? They're made out of loofah, which I believe is an animal. Or is it a plant? It's a plant, right? Sponge is an animal, like a real sponge is a sea animal, and loofah, I think, is a plant. I just got my finger stuck in the grates twice. Okay, I hope this doesn't have a specific spot to go in. Uh-oh. Note to self, pay attention next time. There we go. That looks like it fits. positive this one was on the very bottom. For one thing, it's the dirtiest. Oh, my toothbrush. That's so easy. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna say it. This was my partner's idea to make sure that we put toothbrushes in here, and he was absolutely right. The disposal, it'll be loud for a second. I didn't want it to that. Sometimes after we've run our dishwasher, which was running right before this video, it backs up the sink. I'm sure that Matt knows why. I don't. I mean, I think he's told me before, I just don't. It's not something I use my brain space for. I have limited amount of brain space. I don't need to know that because he knows that. Oh, that's dripping here. Something is actively dripping because I got that all clean and now it's dirty again. What's going on? I don't know. We'll see if it gets dirty again. Part of what I was trying to scrub off, I don't know if you can see it, it's the part number for the basket. See, that's why you have to not worry about perfection, because if I kept trying to scrub that off, that might have been a very difficult process. Shelves left and then we are done. I am done with the freezer. I can't believe I still have a whole fridge to go. But I'm not going to think about that now. Just going to get this one. Rinse them, dry them, put them back in. I can do this. You can do this. We can do this. Okay. not going to start freaking out because it's already taken me an hour and I still have more to go, and I was planning to do other stuff today. I'm not going to let that freak me out. I'm going to concentrate on my job. I'm going to do my best, and I'm going to let the rest work itself out.
Oh, good, there are 2 of those.
Okay. Wait a second. Is that one? Okay. Okay. And this one back. I have no idea where these were before. Just putting them back. They can be adjusted later, right? Okay. Let's just do this. Get it on there. Get it done. Stuff in. Okay, add them on the bottom. Oh my goodness, that thing is still making a mess down here. And I can't reach it anymore. Okay, fine. That's okay. Next one, what's next? Together so I can actually find them, because I use those most. I'm going to put the mirror quality too. That's probably the stuff I use the most. Okay, all the fruit stuff. Let's see how many not. Oh, good, there's only 2 of them. Mango chunks. And then I can fit something else on that row. Probably not my tater tots. It makes sense because we eat them together, right? For now, anyway. Okay. This stuff. Go. And then, oh, I forgot this. Let's do one somewhere. Doesn't fit very well. But that's okay. These guys in here. Can on spinach, and then my broccoli. Here. Done. Alright. Oh. This little thing. Whatever it is. Okay, go back where I found it. Okay. I didn't put those, I put the hatch chilies back in. Thank you, Brianna, for the hatch chilies. I'm going to use them now. Okay. Moving on, because we need to move on. Door. In case you wondered what was in our refrigerator, we've got mustard, Dijon mustard, liquid aminos, tamari sauce, Annie's organic ketchup. I love that one. Hoisin sauce, sweet relish, a barbecue sauce that we did not like, and so it had been there for a very long time. But they stopped carrying the kind of barbecue sauce I do like. We've got ume plum vinegar, Frank's Red Hot, some Tabasco peppers and vinegar. Whatever this is, it's some kind of like tea leaves or some kind of leaves for our fish tank. To put like tannins in the water when we were getting our fish tank set up or something like that. I don't know. I'm not a fish tank setter upper, but I have made sure they've okay rid of that. We've got yeast. We've got headache balm that somebody made for us. Matt's eye drops. Dude, if you don't keep, I'm sorry, I keep saying dude. Folks, if you don't keep eye drops in the refrigerator and you need like calming eye drops, you're missing out. Well, I don't know, maybe some people wouldn't like it, but it's pretty nice. Miyoko's butter, which is our favorite vegan butter. Probiotics, that I have no idea why we have that. At some point we needed it. Yellow mustard, 2 of them for some reason. Both force opened. Maple syrup, applesauce, the last little bit of water that someone could drink today. I don't need to put that back. We don't usually use bottled water, but sometimes when Matt is doing stilt gigs, he buys one. A lemon that no one has used. I put it in that so that we could put it in water and couldn't use it, but that's okay. Leftover tomato and onion. Plant-based cheese, the kids really like that and it helps them eat healthy stuff. Veganese, which is along the same lines. Whatever this is, I don't know. It's just gross. That's what it is. It's just gross. It is going to get cleaned out. I'm considering just throwing it away because the smell that would be in this is worth losing the glass jar. I know, that's not eco-friendly, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, I was only doing this. I'm just doing the door. I'll get to that stuff later. I mean, I guess I can take everything out now. Okay, yeah, just do a thing. You're already doing this. Do it. 2 kinds of miso, which desperately need to be wiped off. Leftover brown rice. 2 pieces of Dave's Killer Bread. A partially eaten apple. Thanks, kids. I will eat this later. I'll probably cut it and then I like put it in oatmeal or something so that you can't see how weird and gross it is. Part of an avocado. Hamburger buns from last night. Salsa. Some other unknown specimen from Matt. This one doesn't look as bad. I can't even open it. That will be something he can clean later. Okay. Sour cream we made, pinto beans that we made, the last of the batch, in fact. Oh, garlic that may need to be thrown out. No, it's still good. Oh, good. I should use that garlic. Okay. 2 hamburger patties left over, or 1.5 left over from last night. Whole wheat tortillas, vegan bacon. This one's okay. It's by Sweet Earth Benevolent Bacon. It's alright. It's not my favorite, but it's good. 2 things of tofu. A giant thing of sauerkraut. I haven't eaten any of it in a while. I need to get that back on the menu. Hemp milk that we made. Pickles, because the kids love them. Honestly, I do. On hamburgers. The last of a cheese, like I mentioned before. Homemade, or home pickled, quick pickled jalapenos. A half drink wine. Artichoke hearts. Colorful baby carrots, shredded carrots, which make my life so much easier. Not only can I put these on salads, but I often will put them in soups or stir fries or whatever, because then I don't have to cut up carrots, and then I use the baby carrots or long carrots for anything that I need to actually be like carrot sized, carrot shaped. gnocchis that I bought for they've gone bad. Yeah, I was gonna say I bought them to make a stir fry, and then I never made it. We've got a bunch of ginger, half a head of cabbage. It's pretty dried out and yucky, so I hate wasting food. I'm sorry if that's a trigger for you. But frankly, things just go into our drawers to die sometimes because ADHD. Sometimes if you can't see it, it doesn't exist. So a red cabbage. That one's still good for sure. Yes, I'm aware. And 2 cauliflowers, which are still good. Okay. That's everything. That's what's in our fridge, folks. Now, to clean it, I can do this. I'm gonna take these things off. Right? Starting with the door. And I'm taking off what I can. I don't think this comes off. Oh, it does. Okay. Well, that's gonna be easier to clean now. Alright, this doesn't come off now. Okay, start at the top. Don't forget the top too, okay? Don't forget it just because you can't see it. Like I said, that hits us hard at our house because of ADHD stuff. Sometimes you can't see it, it doesn't exist. I've got to tell myself, just do it, just wipe it down and be done. It doesn't have to be perfect. Because we've only got so long. I hope you have as much time as you need. But right now, Matt has the kids in the other room. And there's only so long he can entertain them before they start asking for lunch, for one thing. Are you kidding me? Okay. I swear, I checked to see if that came off. Okay, look now. So much easier. Okay, now we're moving, right? I hope you're having good times when you were cleaning. Things are going well, whatever it is you're cleaning. And if it's not, take a break, get some water, take a breath, remind yourself it doesn't have to be the way you think it has to be, probably. least I'm not worried that ice is gonna fall on me. Oh, I need to turn the ice maker back on, don't I? Turn on the ice maker. I'm going to shut the door, turn on the ice maker, and then do these things. Okay, I can do this. I got it. Where to start? Okay. Toothbrush. I can do this. As long as we're doing great, right? This does not come apart though, right? Does it? No? At the beginning it did. Doesn't it? There's a part here that does something. Alright, I don't know. It probably does come apart, but it's too difficult for me to figure out right now. I'm just gonna move on. How am I gonna clean this up? Probably one of the dirtiest parts of our refrigerator, largely, but not entirely, because of the leaves. That I got most of those out just by washing, I mean by rinsing, but it's also where we put like a lot of our condiments, and so some of them have like dripped. So there's quite a mess here to clean up. I apologize. I hope that Matt can take that out and post. But it's necessary. That's great. Once again, having the right tool has been a huge help. This is a Lodge casserole cleaning device. But boy, that pan scraper comes in handy. Alright, that's the top clean. Now, oh, almost clean. It's almost clean. Now what do I do for the bottom? How do I get the bottom clean? Some of that has to be wiped easily. To the outside will be wiped. Y'all, do you use, if you have a fresh and ready bin, tell me what you use it for, because it is just in the way for us. Like, we don't use these bits. Most it's fairly clean in here. Just under this thing that needs to be cleaned. And we just put condiments in here that we don't use very often. But, or like other stuff we don't use very often. But if you know how to make this a useful bin, that I would be like, oh my goodness, thank you, that is what I needed to know. Life changing, then please let me know, because I would love to know why this is here. Okay. There's some about with water. Not all of it, but most of it came out of this. Look at that. Getting it done. Not easy. They not fun. But look at us, we're getting it done. Okay, I've got to stop with the rhyming. I don't have to. I can do whatever I want. I wish I would stop closing every time I go back to clean. Okay, it is not perfect in there, but it's good enough. I honestly, I think this is clean because, like I said, we don't use this a whole lot. I'm just calling it with these. Oh, let's see, this goes here, and this one goes here. That'll be fine. Okay. Three more little things over here, and the door will be done. Two more little things over here, and the door will be done. Of course, they are very dirty. I'm just going to concentrate on them one at a time and get it done. Oh, yes. Like I said, this is one of my least favorite tasks around the house. some longer, take a few breaths, stretch out a little bit. Get back to it in a little while. Just don't stop unless you need to. And hey, there's no shame in that either. You can always come back. You can always come back and finish this video whenever you need to. Don't feel like it's got to be one and done. You can come back. Let's try. Look at this. The door is almost done. Isn't perfect. It's good. It's good. Whoops. Don't worry, it's not broken. It just fits back in somehow. The trick is not to break it when you're putting it back in. This is what that looks like. Ah, I had it backwards. Okay. Let's just slip this right in here. Okay, and then I don't know which one would be higher for us, but there we go. That'll work. Okay, don't put this stuff back in. Okay. This isn't even the worst one. I don't even know if you can see all of that. It's just like grimy and yeah. It's fine. We're gonna get through this. You and I. Oh, sorry. Not trying to break anything here. The worst, I'm gonna have to vacuum, right? Because a lot of it is falling off onto the floor. Stuff that's falling down there. Do the inside first. Let's do it. We can do this. Actually, the top 2/3 of this is like no problem. So I'm gonna focus on that. And I'm gonna remember to do the frame as well. Oh, see, I forgot to do this. Like I said, I'm gonna do. The door frame, as well as the inside. Okay. How do stains get on the top? Like I get it in the microwave, that stuff might like explode up onto the top. How does that happen in my refrigerator? Great. Top 2/3 of the inside fit. Now the hard part. I've got this one to do. done. Okay. This is fine. Ticking sound in here. Is this gonna happen? Look at that. Yes. That will make this easier. Oh, it's gross back here, folks. It is yucky. Okay, it's not a ticking sound, it's a... And I think it's water going to the ice maker or something. It's for sure a watering noise, so I'm gonna say that's probably okay. Okay, now is this extra gross part. But once I've done the extra gross part, then I'm done with the inside other than the shelves. I can't even tell you, the inside of our refrigerator, like, I don't know if this is, I don't know if somebody has put in some kind of caulking around part of our refrigerator, and that's what this, like, disgusting, crusty, orange stuff is. I know it's been here the entire time we've had this refrigerator. And so the entire time since we moved in. I don't know if it's supposed to be there. So I keep not cleaning it off because I don't want to like de-caulk part of the refrigerator or something. But it makes it so hard to clean in here because crumbs get stuck in it and it just looks disgusting. This is definitely one of those times where I tell myself, this house is teaching me not to be a perfectionist and just do my best with whatever that is, and it doesn't have to look perfect when I'm done. But I can't say, because I can't clean that part well, that I shouldn't clean all of this junk. Look at all of this. I mean, you probably can't see it, but it's gross. There's a lot of, I don't even know, like crumbs and bits of things. How does this even end up in the bottom of your refrigerator, right? Oh my goodness. I need a new rag, because this one is full of crumbs. But I'm almost done in here. So, that's good. Okay, the last little squirt. That's probably the last time we'll hear that go off. And this little bottom bit. The inside is done except for the shelves and putting stuff back. That's all we have left. The shelves and putting stuff back. Okay, this is accomplishable. And by the way, if you feel like yours is not accomplishable, that is a good sign. You just need to step away from it. Either focus on just one part to get accomplished, like I'm just going to get the part I'm on done now, and then I can stop so that it feels accomplishable. Or just stop for now. Don't quit. Just stop for now. have a rest, do whatever else you need to do in your day, or watch some TV if you have that luxury of time. Come back to a different day. Even if you have to wait till next weekend to finish it. You know? That's fine. Just do what you can. It is accomplishable. Maybe not right this second, not maybe today, but it is accomplishable. Maybe you need help. Maybe you'll have to call in a repair person or a friend or a cleaning person, I don't know. Maybe you can't do any of that and you're just gonna have to do it yourself. And I understand that feeling too. Give yourself some grace. Probably doesn't have to be done as soon as you think. Are you getting stressed out about a self-set goal? Right? If you set it for yourself and it's stressing you out too much, then it's not working. Okay? Please hear that. If the only person that set the goal that needs it done by a certain time, it's just something you've set for yourself to do, and it's stressing you out to a point that isn't healthy and helpful and good, that's not a good goal. Allow yourself to change it. Okay? Alright. Anybody know which one this was? I feel like it, yeah. This is going to be the problem. Those go on the top. That sits on top of that drawer. I think this has a drawer that hangs from it. I don't know. Once again, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm just getting it done. That's the important part. Okay, I know where these two things go, so I'm going to do them. I think I know where they go. That one's the very top, right? Is it someone else wants? Oh, they're also. I didn't even know that. Okay, just move in. These are the top two. I'll zip them back. Okay. I'm gonna do them both, and then put them both in. I'm just telling myself I've got the hardest part done, the part that I like the least anyway. Done, and that is the bottom of the refrigerator. So, at this point, I've just got to keep moving forward. One thing you can do right now to move forward with whatever you're working on. Are you doing it? Those are my questions for you. If the answer is no, can you start now? Can you go do that one thing? If the answer is yes, you're already doing it. Congratulations. Let's keep doing it. Let's keep going. There's one of my 2 shelves done. Oh my goodness, don't break it. That's the other thing that I don't like about doing our refrigerator is I feel like it's very breakable. All the little shelves and doohickeys and spiders and whatnot. This refrigerator was already pretty broken when we got it. So I don't have to worry too much because somebody already broke it for me. Right? Another way to think about it. Positive. Hard not to make a big mess, but you know what? We've cleaned up a lot of mess. It's still harder than I can clean up a little bit of water that spills. Okay, good. The shelves are done. Freestanding shelves. They're not perfect. I can see some stuff I wish wasn't there. But you know what? They're a lot better than they were before. Especially the important part, the part where we set our food. You know? Okay. Adjust them later. But again, I'm not going to let myself get too concerned about where things were before. As long as they all fit back in here and I can get my food in, it's okay. Okay. Good to test out that your shelf works before you put food in. We've got what? 1, 2, 3 drawers. At least one of each has this top thingy that I hate. Look at this. I don't want to be dealing with glass. Glass is breakable. But at least it's easy to clean under. Honestly, this is pretty clean. This was a much longer video than I expected. I honestly thought I could do this whole thing in under an hour. Obviously that's not true. But sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. At least no one's screaming for lunch yet. Even though it is lunchtime for us. Obviously, I don't know what time it is that you're watching this video. For us, it is lunchtime, and here I am, not ready to serve lunch. But that's okay. Sometimes other people have to change their plans too. You gotta be flexible. Goes with that. Isn't that why I set it on top of that? Okay. One of these is the very bottom drawer. And I think it's this one, and I think that one goes right on top of it. That would explain why I put it on top of everything. Doesn't fit there. Here. Yep. Oh no, that's where it is. Okay. I don't know what drawer goes with it. I'm getting close. Yes, everyone's ready to eat. I've got 3 drawers left, and I've cut my fingers off. Okay. Okay, we're gonna blaze through this last part, right? Right? We're not worried about perfectionism, we just want to get it done. Yes, but I do want to not make a huge mess doing it. But I'm not sure that's possible. Okay. I decided that this one, that's the bottom one, that's the one that goes on top of it, so this one will go here. Will the drawer fit? Let's find out. Okay. Okay. Done. do this very quickly. Alright, sometimes it's hard just to push through that last bit, especially if you're feeling rushed. We're gonna do it. Part. See this? Is this what your drawers look like? Bits of kale and who knows what else? I can hear that they are running out of patience in there. And it's helping spur me on. I'm not gonna let myself get, over anxious about it. I'm not gonna let myself get anxious. I'm working as fast as I can, and that's all I can do. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to work as fast as I can. I'm not going to worry about the rest. Okay, I've only got one of these left. One drawer left to do this. I can do it. Huge difference. Okay. Alright, let's put this in. Looks like I have to put this part in first one. Maybe I can do them together. Let's see if I can do it together. I'm just going to put this in and see if I can figure it out from there. I thought for sure this was the bottommost one. Maybe. No, that one's the bottommost one. Okay, this is getting very better job of putting your refrigerator back together than I have. I do think I'm gonna go here this way. I may need help with the big guns to put this back together. Well, I thought I restarted the camera after Matt fixed the drawers, but I didn't. So I've put everything back except our lunch things. It looks beautiful. I'll try to put a picture here of the finished clean product. And that's it. So I hope that you were able to get something done, but thank you so much for helping me get something done. I had no idea it would take this long. And I definitely wouldn't have finished if it weren't for you. So thank you. Can you say bye-bye?
Bye.
Bye, we'll see you soon.